Hi, we are going to be talking about social language and we're going to be exploring different emotions and justifying those emotions. This is my first video on social language. If you are interested in finding more about social language and how to work on it, Michelle Garcia Winner at socialthinking.com has a lot of great resources. I don't work for her or with her, but I find her resources to be wonderful. She also has workshops that you can go to. Secondly, the pictures that I'm going to be working on today are actually from this book, Social Language Training Adolescence. And you can get this through LinguaSystems. Again, I work independently and I'm just using some of their photos to practice with you some social language. So social language is language that we use in social situations. Anytime we are with someone, in the same room as someone, passing someone, or thinking about someone, we're using social language. And so it's important that we start training our brain to do social thinking so that we can give other people positive thoughts about ourselves or neutral thoughts, but we don't want to give people weird thoughts or annoying thoughts or thoughts that might be against the rules. Because when we give people weird thoughts, annoying thoughts, or thoughts that are against the rules, we will have a hard time making and keeping friends. And so if you want a true connection with other people, it's important that we give them positive or neutral thoughts. And so everything we think, say, or do regarding social situations has to be with that frame of mind, thinking, how can I give other people positive thoughts about me? So we're going to be looking at pictures such as this one and others. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the picture and I'm going to take it away at some point, but we're going to explore the emotion. Then we're going to explore the justification for the emotion, meaning what are the visual clues that are important that give us information on how we can make an inference, how we can make a guess on how people are thinking. And next we're going to come up with a quote or something that they're thinking. And then if there's a problem or resolution to a picture, then we're going to explore that. This is the first video. I'm going to try to keep it to 10 minutes. And if you like the video, look for other videos. Okay, so the first one is this picture. Look at it very clearly and try to keep it in your mind. And so this picture is a boy, and he looks pretty mad. And I know this boy looks mad because I'm going to give you some visual clues. His arms are crossed. His head is down and he's looking at kind of the tops of his eyes. And his mouth is pretty tense. So I'm using his facial expression, meaning his mouth is tense, he's looking over the tops of his eyes. That's a facial expression. Then the gesture that I see are arms are crossed. Posture is kind of leaning over, his shoulders are hunched a little bit, his head is down. Proximity is the distance between people. There's no one else around him, so I can't use that as a visual clue. And wordless vocalization. If I could guess what sound he might be making that isn't a word, I might be guessing like he's growling, like or huh, something like that. And so I'm using all of those visual clues to make the best guess that he's angry. And a thought he might be thinking is, I hate this, or why do I have to do this, or I'm mad. You can come up with your own quote. A problem he might be experiencing is maybe he's grounded. Maybe his mom says that he can't go to a party that he wants to go to because he came home late the night before. So that's a problem. So the problem is he came home late the night before, broke some rules. And let's think of a resolution. So if he wants to go to the party, Maybe he can say to his mom, he can apologize, I'm sorry, Mom. I will be home at 10 o'clock tonight, or I will be home whatever time you want me to go. Maybe the resolution is that he has to stay in that night and try to make it up to his mom. Maybe keeping his room clean, doing some chores, really showing his mom that he's a good listener and will remember to respect the rules and boundaries by being home at appropriate time. Okay, so that's that one. The next picture is this one. Okay, so I want you to think about, and pause the video if you need more time, the emotion. How are these people feeling? Justify the emotion by coming up with the visual clues. Are you using their facial expressions? Are you using their gestures, their posture, proximity, wordless vocalizations? And then come up with a thought or a quote they might be thinking. And then I don't really see a problem here, so there's no problem that I see that we need to resolve. Okay, so again, pause the video if you need more time coming up with your own answers, and let's explore it together. So the emotion here is they're pretty happy. They're pretty interested. I think they're interested in each other. My guess is they're dating, boyfriend, girlfriend. And I know this, the important visual clues is their feet are touching. Her foot is overlapping his foot. That's showing some interest. They're looking at each other. They're smiling. So the facial expression is they're smiling. The gesture their gesture and posture is they're kind of leaning towards each other. They're looking at each other. The proximity is they're pretty close, especially their feet here. Very close, they're touching. Vocalizations, wordless vocalizations might be making they might be giggling. That's kind of what I am visualizing, that they're giggling. And so that's information that would tell us that they're happy and interested in each other. A thought they might be thinking is, are you available tonight? What are you doing later? Let's get some ice cream. Let's watch a movie. Just questions and thoughts and statements that's going to show interest in the other person. Or she might be thinking and not saying, man, I really like him. Okay, so that is that picture. Okay, the next one we have here, take a close look at that picture. This boy is making a gesture that means something. Not only a gesture, but he's using his facial expression pretty clearly. Okay, so the emotion here is he's unhappy, he's upset, he's sad. And the justification is, let's look at the facial expression. His mouth is tense, he's almost frowning, his eyes are squinted, he's making a gesture, a thumbs down gesture, which tells us, boo, I don't like this. We can't really tell his posture, and there's no other people in the picture, so the proximity isn't an important clue. Wordless vocalization might be boo, or ew, or yuck. Okay, so a thought he might be thinking is, boo, I don't like this. This is awful. So a problem, let's think of a problem that might occur here. Maybe the problem is his favorite team is losing. Let's say he's watching a football game and his favorite team is losing. So for him, that's a problem. He's saying boo, but he can't really control the other team. So the solution for him would be to turn the TV off and do something that is more pleasurable. Another possibility would be to think that it's only a game and maybe next time his favorite team will win. So that's the problem and a possible resolution to the problem. Okay, so that's that picture. We're going to end at 3 pictures I will post other videos with more pictures. Take care. Keep practicing.